Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to some more Battleship Brawlers. Over here in the left-hand corner, we have Kawa. I believe this is Sales. We're gonna call him Chive because that's his name in this game. And then we have Smudgood. Very good, very Smudgood. Kawa bringing in a railfan type ship with some tractor beams. Very nice. Chive bringing in also a railfan, less tractor beams, and then Smudgood bringing in a missile boat. And the distance on the map is still set to short, so I kind of have to hurry through this one. We're already firing stuff. Very nice. We have Dr. Eggman over here bringing in a missile boat with nukes and normal missiles. Antithesis bringing an avoider wall. And that guy bringing a missile boat with mines, a mine layer missile boat. Man, the paint jobs on these. Look at all the paint jobs. Doing very nice in the paint department, a lot of these boats recently. We're gonna have to do some sort of competition. You know, in the comments on YouTube, let me know what you guys would like to see as far as like awards for, say, tournaments or competitions of the like what would you guys like to see, like a monetary value, like a $50 like gift card or something? Or would you guys prefer like some sort of trophy? You know, let me know what you guys are, what would motivate you guys to beat out the competition. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I left behind some of those things. Crew pods. Anyway, let's focus on the action. Antithesis preparing for the possibility of Kawa trying to destroy him. Kawa very much looking like he's gonna do that. The avoider wall is very quick though, and very light, very nimble, very demure and mindful. All right, the missile boats, they're going at it. Ooh, few hits on the avoider wall. There we go. Smudgood just, you know, firing stuff away. Here we go. Ooh, Antithesis taking a bunch of damage from Chive over here. Oof. Okay, the tractor beams are in full effect. Chive still firing. Gonna rotate. There we go. Oof. Antithesis in a world of trouble. Oh yeah. Getting absolutely eviscerated. Is he still able to run? No, as you can see down here in the bottom left, we have not enough command points to handle this. That guy is still in this game. Let's check how these two are doing. Let's kind of rotate this way, come up. You know, Dr. Eggman kind of taking some damage here. Smudgood's got shields up at the front and a bunch of flak. This guy doesn't seem to have any flak, so he's going to be taking damage for quite some time. Over here, it appears Kawa's making sure that he's not going to come back from the dead. Yeah, because I guess technically... Oh no, there's no command structure, so it wouldn't matter. I don't think that Kawa can see that guy. I mean, these missiles fired off, so it's hard to say. Hard to say. Yeah, this is a much smaller map. I had it set up earlier for some smaller craft. These guys still duking it out with the missiles. No, Kawa does see that guy. Oh, that guy leaving some missiles behind. Catching Kawa in the face with them, taking off a lot of his armor. few of those shots. Landing. I need to figure out, I need to change the settings so I can deselect ships when I click. I had that setting on my other computer, but since then I have built a new computer. This one's a lot more powerful. Oh, giving chase, but that guy is very fast. Ooh, did that land? Does appear to have done like maybe a little bit of damage, but definitely not what you'd normally see out of a rail cannon. Eggman. Only 2 thrusters. Trying very hard to move around. Struggling, for sure. But it's a good thing we changed the time to 10 minutes. So that these players still have some time to kind of maneuver around. Missiles are still firing away. Chive appears to maybe be AFK. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Kawa's gonna start to dig into Dr. Eggman over here. Yeah, Chive is gone. Oh no, he's moving. Interesting. I'm actually really curious who's gonna win this. Because these missile boats do appear to be very quick. However, that guy is close enough, yeah, that he's taking a lot of damage. The mines, though, look at those mines. Man, it's a lot of mine damage. You normally don't see like a lot of damage output from mines. Oh, Dr. Eggman taking a shot straight down the center, and he's out of this game. All right, let's focus on that guy then, because he's going to be the last man standing. Or Team 2. Still dropping mines all over the place. Oh, yeah. There's something thumbnail worthy. Ooh, and there we go. His ship is now cored out. He no longer has control of it. The win condition is 90% destruction. So we still have to kill quite a bit of this. And there we go. Team 1 taking the win in this first round. We're gonna shake up who's on each team, because I think having Chive and Kawa on the same team is just not fair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Battleship Brawlers Chill Lobbies. Over here in the left-hand corner, we have Kawa bringing in a very modular cannon craft with some disruptors. Dr. Eggman in the center here is bringing in an ion ship. And then down here we have Chive. Apparently, so I tried to switch these guys onto separate teams. Chive and Kawa are in the same room in real life right now. So I couldn't put them on opposite teams because we have Fog of War turned on. Over here in the right-hand corner, we have Smudgood bringing in the missile boat that he brought last game. And then that guy bringing in... What kind of ship is this? Oh, this is a deck cannon rammer. It's very pretty. And then down here we have Antithesis bringing in a nuke craft with droppable cannons, it appears. It's kind of like mines, but you just drop cannons around. Oh, excuse me. I've had to jumpstart myself awake this morning. I was very tired, so I'm in the middle of drinking an energy drink that I probably should not be drinking. Energy drinks are bad, people. Don't do it. We have 10 minutes in the lobby, 1.5 mil per player. And we've got a few people hiding in different spots around the map. I see we're actually using the concealment of the clouds here. Smudgood bringing, you know, he's using this energy field. Oh, I heard ions, but I think it was over here. Or maybe I was zoomed in over here. I hear it right here. Yeah. The last game was a smaller map size. I thought maybe the bigger map size would be a little better. This is the next size up, and it's just so much more. Like, there's such a massive disparity between the small game mode or map size and the normal map size. There's a larger map size too. Like, we can make it crazy big. They're upset about the clouds. There's only 2 settings for the clouds I have found. One of them is dense and the other is not dense. No other settings. So I know one of you in the comments had said something about having like just 6 clouds, and it's not an option. I think unless we start playing around with some mods, that won't be an option. But yeah, I don't think I like having the map this big. I think we're gonna move back to the short map, just because, yeah, it takes forever for people to maneuver, and the teams aren't going to be acting like in unison at all, for sure. I have tasked Kawa and Chive with protecting Dr. Eggman here. They are his henchmen. But it appears, you know, I thought that that guy was gonna take him out, but that guy getting caught on the asteroid is kind of in a pickle. He's kind of in a really bad spot. Like, Dr. Eggman is like, oh no, step that guy. What are you what's happening? What are you doing? And now he's gonna kill him with a laser. That asteroid hook was like the most unfortunate set of circumstances I've ever seen. I would have blown up this, gotten rid of my hook. Oh, it was the lag. Oh, Antithesis here to try and save the day. Oh my heavens. Loses quite a bit of his ship. Actually, all of it. The entire ship. Launches 2 nukes in spite. That guy has thrown in the towel. Dr. Eggman. Just gonna slowly pick through with these ion beams to the center. Jive just firing projectiles off into the distance. And there we go. All right, we're getting complaints about the map. I think we're gonna move the... I don't know if we're gonna change the density. Kawa taking a shortcut through the clouds. Gonna go hunt down Smudgood. But he's gonna have to fly through the red force lightning clouds to do so. Yeah, these guys are talking about not having a sensor. Well, you know, I think it does add... It does add some more elements to the game, not being able to see your opponent. Yeah, it might buff certain ship types, but I mean, I feel like it's more realistic. It's more true to COSMOTEER's gameplay, like the campaign type gameplay. Oh. There we go. Smudgood being taken out. Not being fast enough to evade Kawa here. Yeah, the ship just being dissected here by cannon fire and disruptor fire. I like the addition of the disruptors to get rid of shields. That's very nice. The bird boat is going down. Being pushed into the storm. Team 1 taking the win. Let's move the map size a little lower. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another round of Battleship Brawlers. We have reduced the map size significantly to make it a little more interesting. We've also set the clouds to be sparse. Let me know in the comments if you like the sparse clouds or the more densely packed clouds of the last map. Sorry, I got distracted. All right, Kawa, bringing in one of these smaller ships. I'm not going to really have time to introduce everybody because they're already moving across the map, but we know what everybody is bringing. Oh no, we don't really know what everybody's bringing, do we? There's a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on. Antithesis bringing an interesting cannon craft. Trying to read it, but you know, I never learned to read. There we go. Cannon craft. Doing some funky shenanigans with the tractor beams. Apparently tractor beams better at pushing than pulling in this game, which is interesting. That's kind of the opposite of what you think of a tractor beam, you know? But here we go. Kawa getting kind of pushed into Smudgood over here. That guy pulling a 180, coming after Dr. Eggman. Kawa starting to deal some damage. Ooh, manages to do quite a bit of damage with those tiny rails. Oh, there's combat up here. Antithesis losing a quarter of his ship. Chive, I think part of his ships have exploded. Uh-oh. Antithesis floating into the red cloud. Not ideal. Dr. Eggman and Smudgood attacking each other. It appears that Dr. Eggman is winning. Some rail shots, finding some armor from that guy. That guy trying to get close to Kawa to deal some damage. He's missing one of his hooks. It's going to be difficult for him to lock onto people. There's a lot of these smaller ships from Dr. Eggman kind of hanging out as well. Let's see what's going on up here. Oh no, Antithesis has been destroyed by the red clouds, it appears. So down here, yeah, it appears Team 1 doing very well. Smudgood in a world of pain. I think really the only player we have for Team 2 that is still standing is that guy. Ah, Smudgood is bringing campaign ships to PvP. Okay, maybe we'll put him on the team with Kawa and Chive instead of Dr. Eggman. because they are definitely the kill crew. But yeah, I wasn't aware that those two knew each other in real life. I've done a lot of videos with those two. Chive is Salifs or Salfs, however you pronounce it. He's changed his name in the game since then, but it's still the same in Discord. Oh, nukes landing on that guy in the front here. Ooh, taking out a lot of those shields. Hopefully the shields come back online. There's a lot of shielding up here at the front, which I think is really good. I think that's helping a lot. Oh, shields. OP in this game. But where the shields are not, if you take a nuke, yeah, you take a lot of damage, which is exactly what's happening to that guy. He's taking a lot of damage in the rear. Chive coming around as well, trying to stick to the rear and get as many blaster shots in there as possible. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It is not looking good. Luckily, a lot of what Chive is able to bring to the table is disruptor fire, which isn't doing a whole lot. Antithesis still in the game. What the heck? Crazy, ladies and gentlemen. He has come back from the dead and is throwing people around with the tractor beams that he has left. I thought he was out of the game ages ago. But coming in to save the day, he's like, "Get off my friend," and throws everybody off of that guy. That guy currently stuck to an asteroid, which is not super ideal. Antithesis trying desperately to fend off the onslaught of Team 1. But unfortunately, I think that guy may have thrown in the towel. Oh, is he trying to back up? He's trying to go forward, which is not what you want to do. Thrusters, they give you a little bit of forgiveness in this game, where they allow you some rearward thrust. It's like 5% of what the thruster can put out or something like that, and it allows you to kind of get off of those asteroids, but it is very slow and takes a minute. And it appears that that guy is using the forward thrust, which is not ideal. It's not exactly what you want. Antithesis, though, being a perfect distraction over here, just throwing people around with his tractor beams. I don't believe he has any sort of damage proposition, but boy does he have heart. Like, he's gonna ram Chive. Bam, he gets close, turns on the tractor beams, throws him away. Unfortunately, he's throwing him straight towards that guy. That guy in a world of pain. They're giving him, like, it looks like they're giving him an opportunity to get off of the asteroid, but he's not really capitalizing on that opportunity. I can understand that that's very frustrating to deal with, but yeah, they're happily going to accept the distraction. Let's see if Antithesis... I don't know if you can use tractor beams on your team, but it would be, you know, maybe worth a shot to see if you could throw him off of the asteroid. Oh, wait, hold on. He's going to try to turn him. Oh. Oh, he's getting... he's pushing himself away straight towards Dr. Eggman here, taking a bunch of damage. He has almost no thrusters left. And this, where he does have thrusters, there's a fire. Oh no. Yes, Antithesis down for the count, it would seem. Still in control of his ship, amazingly. The command decks are still running. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are coming up on the end. That guy panicking, going full thrust forward into a rock, which is understandable, is going to be slain by Kawa, it would seem. And there we go. That guy no longer in control of his ship. The win condition being 90% destruction. Yep, there we go. Team 1 winning. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Another round of Battleship Brawlers. Kawa and Chive have both dropped out. We have that guy over here bringing in an ion, a very, this is a very sensitive ion blaster. It's very weak from the rear. Definitely got like an Achilles heel. But we also have Jay Cronus, who jumped into the lobby. He's bringing in glass knuckles over here. Very nice paint job. Very kind of cool. I like it. I like that you can see like the fists and whatever those designs are. Very interesting. Over here on the other side, we have Antithesis bringing... You know, this looks like a rammer. He's gonna ram somebody with that. Then we have Smudgood with a missile ship. So you can see over here, this is not part of the ship. Like, it's disconnectable, right? And then I think he's gonna use, yeah, see, he's got the tractor beams trained on this centerpiece, and he's going to use these nuclear reactors as a lance. I'm very excited to see how that goes down, to be completely honest. I think it's gonna be wild for sure. Even on this small map size, it still seems like it takes forever for everybody to get close enough. Here we go. Jay Cronus, having no idea what he's in for. I'm very excited to see how this ship functions. Antithesis bringing us something kind of out of the box. Let's see if he manages to launch it before he dies. Here we go. Oh my heavens. Oh, it did work. It did work. It was a little off to the side here, but it managed to penetrate the armor and deal some damage, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. But now Antithesis' damage proposition is a lot less. Let's see how these two are doing. Up in the top, we have that guy taking out Smudgood with some ion beams, pushing him through a red force lightning cloud, and I have a feeling, oh, there we go, some missiles come up from the rear and completely core that guy out. Here I was thinking the Smudgood is gonna get taken out, but you know, he actually managed to take that guy out with some missiles, because that ship just had a crazy Achilles heel. Antithesis, yeah, not bringing any other form of damage proposition is looking kind of funky right now. He did bring a sensor array, which is good. If you bring the sensor array, it reduces the fog of war debuff by quite a large margin. Smudgood trying to get out of this red force lightning area. He's the only damage proposition for Team 2, so he needs to get out of there before he takes too much damage. He's made it out. That guy is well, relegated to death by red force lightning. He's not able to get out, it seems. Yeah, he also doesn't have any damage proposition, so there we go. The red force lightning is going to start picking him apart piece by piece. We'll leave him up in the upper right so you guys can still see what's happening. Oh my heavens. Alright, don't double click, ladies and gentlemen. It'll refocus where your camera is. Sorry for the camera work on this one. We're not doing super great. But yeah, Jay Cronus over here getting ready to go head to head with Smudgood. Smudgood, I think he should start reverse thrusting, because I feel like, yeah, Jay Cronus is, yeah, he's coming for him. There we go. Thrusters are in full reverse. Shields are facing the enemy. Missiles are flying, and they are currently landing. Those high explosive missiles. You know, this says high explosive, but when they hit, like, it's very anticlimactic. Look at that. Little tiny explosions. Oh no, Smudgood. Not having any fire extinguishers because they've all been destroyed. That's crazy. Oh, here's one. Now there is a fire extinguisher, but there's a fire in the fire extinguisher bay. That's hilarious. I guess it's a race against the clock then to see if he can take out Jay here before his ship burns down. We'll keep this menu open so we can see the fire spreading. But yeah, I guess there is a clock on this match. There is a time limit based on how much fire suppression is available. And in this case, it's going to be none. There is no fire suppression, not anymore. Wait, oh no, there is fire suppression. But there's not enough. That's for sure. Uh-oh. Jay, getting stuck on an asteroid, that's really not ideal. Not where you want to be right about now. But I suppose Antithesis just kind of giving vision to Smudgood right now. Acting as sort of, you know, a forward observer. But man, yeah, there's a lot of armor up there. Yeah, he is being a menace. That is for sure. But he is paying for it in the form of shield generators. Very interesting to see. Uh-oh, the command decks are on fire. Ooh, Antithesis losing the front half of his ship. It is still operable, the ship. And he does still have tractor beams currently trying to get powered. Missiles are still flying. Coming around from the rear and actually managing to deal some damage to the thrusters. That's really good. That's the sensitive part, the weak part of this ship. There's no armor back here protecting... Well, I guess there is some armor, but, you know, this nuclear reactor is exposed, pretty much. But Smudgood backed into a corner. The slowly shrinking ring of death, oh no, has allowed Jay to get close to Smudgood, and Smudgood takes a massive chunk of damage, losing all of his command points, allowing him to pilot the ship. There we go. He's able to pilot the ship once more because he's lost some things that require command points. Command points in this game, an interesting system where you need enough command decks to... Oof. That looks painful. Oh no. That was a huge explosion. And I guess that's pretty much all she wrote for Team 2. I really thought that Team 2 had it in the bag. I thought those missiles were going to wrap around and destroy Jay here. But no, Team 1 managing to corner and take the win from Smudgood. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are in for a treat today. We have Antithesis, Mungbean, and Kine over here in the left-hand corner. Antithesis bringing that very interesting Lance type ship we have, and then Mungbean bringing in an ion craft, also very sensitive from the rear, and then Kine bringing in a deck cannon ship with, man, a lot of thrust. That's crazy. Over here in the right-hand corner, we only have two players. We have Glowin bringing in an ion craft, also very sensitive from the rear. Jay Carinis, I was calling him Cronus last game, bringing in a lot of smaller cannon craft, as well as this one. What does this say? Oh my heavens, I have to rotate to read this. Wait a second. Whoa, why am I not controlling the camera well? What's happening? Leave nothing. Very interesting. I have changed this map so that the gaseous clouds are the only ones available, and I've changed it to dense. Oh heavens. I'm gonna have to make sure that that doesn't blow people's eardrums out in post-editing, because it just blew mine out. But here we go. 2 ion craft. There's the thumbnail. There's the thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. We got them. We got the thumbnail. Oh, are the beams gonna touch? Oh, the lance coming out of nowhere. There's the thumbnail for sure. That was crazy. This match is wild. I'm sure there's combat going on elsewhere, but we gotta watch these ion ships do the dance of death. Antithesis, being a nuisance. Oh, the beams crossed. It's alright, I already got the thumbnail. The one with the lance is definitely gonna be the thumbnail. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a bunch of cannon craft scooped up in the front here. Jay Karenis being eaten up by that craft. Still got a bunch of his smaller craft available, as well as his main ship. So yeah, these guys are really like the only juicy combat that's going on right now, so we'll focus on them. Oh, Kine. Coming in. Looks like he's gonna try to join this battle, do some damage. We're hitting each other's shields at this point, so I guess it's a question of who has more shields. Oh, just kidding, it is not a question of who has more shields, because Glowin is being attacked by Kine from the rear. Glowin in a world of trouble. Oh yes, here we go, and that spells doom for Glowin. Glowin's still able to do a little bit of damage, but is now vastly inferior as far as ion damage goes. Losing half of his ship. Not ideal. Jay Karenis, missing the fight, is now further away. It looks like he's just waiting patiently to see the outcome of this battle. Glowin leaves the game. Down for the count. Jay Karenis still has a lot of these cannon craft. Not really doing a whole lot out here. Do they have... Yeah, they do have a form of power. They're kind of just being tossed around by Antithesis. Antithesis playing with the craft. Kind of funny. Not gonna lie. These cannon craft are kind of cool. They're, you know, tiny little tugboats of war. But it looks like Kine and Jay Karenis have found each other in the dark. And are going to go ahead and get to scrapping. Kine, a lot of forward thrust, a very maneuverable craft. Is going to try to get around the rear of Jay Karenis. Jay Karenis just going to... Yeah, continue trying to spin as well. It seems that he's not trying to spin as fast as Kine is trying to dance around him, which is kind of... You know, it's kind of crazy. He's like drifting around to get him. Okay, he's locked on. Is he gonna start dealing damage? Uh-oh. This is exactly where Jay Karenis wants Kine. Yep, he's gonna start firing. Kine, not exactly where he wants to be right now. Yeah, there we go. He's trying to get dislodged and come around the side. He loses his hook, so that's not ideal, but he is around the back. Let's see if he can capitalize on this position before Jay Karenis rotates too far. Jay Karenis looks like he tried to disconnect his armor at the front here, but it does not appear to have worked. Here we go, Kine getting around to the rear, dealing massive damage to the thrusters, and yeah, it looks like it is Kine's match to lose. He's definitely going to... Yep, there we go. Bam, he's taken out half of the ship, essentially. all of those are going to burn down if they're not just taken out right here and now. He's aiming for the remainder of the juicy internals of this ship. Bam, there goes all of the thrust. Massive explosions everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Team 1 taking the win. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have only one cloud type on. It's dense. It's going to be the concealment cloud, and it looks like it is going to be in favor of Team 2. Team 2 bringing Antithesis with a missile craft and a very nice vine paint job. Glowin bringing in also a very industrial looking paint job with a lot of chain guns. America, ladies and gentlemen. J. Corinus bringing in a deck cannon ramcraft oop-de-doo-dah. Oh my heavens, what is this? We're going to start with Kine because he's bringing in quite an interesting ship. Is this like a dragnet between two boats? Crazy. All right, Mungbean bringing in, I think we saw this last game. Yeah, the Ion Craft. Very nice paint job. Very kind of similar to Antithesis's paint job. Smudgood is back, and he's bringing in some chain guns, some hot chain guns, ready to fire. Mungbean, not able to see Glowin, it appears. Yeah, Team 2 getting behind Team 1. Team 1 realizing, turns around. Yeah, now they see them. I don't think they saw them before because of the concealment. Yeah, it does add something to the game, that's for sure. I think we're keeping it. Kine in a very nice position to deal massive amounts of damage here. Oh yes, starts dealing damage from the rear and the side. Look at that. That is kind of a really cool ship design. Mungbean sticks himself to the front here, right where Glowin does not want him to be stuck, and starts drilling through to the juicy core. Meanwhile, J. Corinus dealing some damage to Smudgood down here, but I think this is definitely where the action is at. Ooh, there we go. Glowin losing a lot of his power production there. Still has a damage proposition, but he's got to reload all of those chain guns, which is going to take quite a bit of time, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Glowin taking a bunch of damage. Kine, I'm loving the ship design. It's really cool. It's very nice. Okay, Mungbean, target acquired, going for Antithesis. Antithesis actually bringing a pretty good ship this time. Does a lot of damage with the mine layers. Yeah, I mean, that's actually decent mine layer damage. Okay, I gotta zoom out and rotate. There we go. Let's stick our camera on this ship so that we can see kind of what's going on over in that direction while we're watching this fight. Missiles being wasted right now, hitting ourselves. There we go. These missiles managed to exit and are going to chase down Mungbean. Is Mungbean going to be able to put out enough damage to take out... Oh, showing the sensitive side here. Yeah, Antithesis starting to lose thrust. Not super ideal. But he is managing to land a lot of these missile shots on the rear, getting in at least some damage. Antithesis doing a really good job of spreading that ion beam damage out over all of the shields on his ship, but I just don't know if there is enough shield power. That's a lot of ion beams. That is a lot of ion beams. There's a whole lot of maneuvering going on. Let's see what everybody else is up to. Okay, Kine, and let's just focus on Kine's ship because it's massive. There we go. Now we can see both of these battles at once. Oh, and there we go. Antithesis getting cored out, losing, yeah, pretty much all of his ship. Now he's in a world of hurt. There's still a lot of missiles in the air, though, that may deal a significant portion of damage to Mungbean. Mungbean changing the targets that he's going for. Ooh, Kine. Yeah, he's taking too much damage. He's taking too much damage. His ships are pretty useless at this point. Who's talking about mines? Antithesis. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Mungbean coming in to finish the job, it appears. I'm not sure how Jay Karinis died. It appears that Kine must have gotten him. Glowin still in the game, amazingly enough. Mungbean ignoring Kine, going straight for Mungbean, gonna try to take him out. The win condition for this match is 90% destruction. We might change the win condition to something else, I'm not sure. I'll have to see what other options are available. 90% destruction seems to be pretty good as far as a win condition goes. Yeah, I think Glowin is in for a world of hurt here. There's so many ion beams on this craft. What the heck? Oh, Kine and Mungbean on the same team. Of course. Oh, cannon shots coming from the back. Apparently, yeah, it looks like deck cannon shots miss your teammates now, and they just, yeah, go straight through. Team 1 taking the win, getting 90% destruction. GG's.